Veteran Morning Show, 7:48. Thank you for tuning in on just a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, man. We've had a real fall for once. Tatum Everett, Ben Lieber, Carly Zucker, and then you got Meets Paul Lambert. Max is here. Zacho's over there somewhere. My name is Chris Hockey, and on the phone, he's a stand-up guy. He always calls in no matter what. Can you punch him up over there? You got access to that there, Saucy?
I can punch him up. Hang on here 1 second. Here we go.
I think I can punch him up.
I can do it.
Hi,
CJ.
Hi, CJ. Thank you for calling in, man. I know we got in a little bit late last night, so we appreciate greatly you getting up and being the man you always are and calling in. But another tough loss, another overtime game for the Minnesota Vikings last night. Overall this morning as you wake up, what were your first thoughts?
First off, good morning. But it was a tough one. For us to go into Baltimore, we knew that was a game that we're very capable of winning, and we knew that we had to go and get it done. But we ended up falling short. But I'm proud of the guys and how we fought, and it's just overall just a tough one.
CJ meets us. Hopefully you are well this morning. Delvin Cook ran for 110 yards. He had a 66-yard run. When he broke that run, did you think it was going to be a huge day for your man Delvin?
Whenever Dalvin gets the ball, he's a threat to do stuff like that. He's been showing that all year, and he broke off a big run, and we definitely, I definitely thought it was going to be one of those days where he, goes out there and does some really, really special things, and he was still able to do that, but we weren't able to get the job done completely.
Hey, CJ, one quick follow-up to that specific play. It looked like to me that you guys had a really good understanding that in that down and distance, they were going to bring some sort of inside run blitz. And then you guys chose, and it seemed like a little unconventional, to toss it to the right to get to the perimeter when you just had a few yards to go. Like, do you know the thought process at all as you guys were watching film through the course of the week of like, all right, if we get in this down distance, we know that we've got an answer to their blitz?
We knew that they're a pressure team. They like to bring pressure. Specifically in that down and distance, they like to bring pressure. It was a great play call and great execution by the O-line and receiver blocking on the edge, and we were able to have an explosive play.
CJ, there has to be a point in this season where every game is a 1-point possession. Every game either goes into overtime or it's the defense lets something happen. Either way, is there a point where this is going to get old? The way that you keep losing these games, excuse me.
As players and coaches, we're definitely tired of losing games, losing close games. We've had 3 overtime games in the season. So it's tough. It's tough to go out there and play your heart out and lose close games. But we have to stick together, and we have to find a way to be on the other side of these tough games.
Hey, CJ, this is Tatum Everett. I work with the Vikings. Actually pass you in the hallway a couple of times a day. But no, I think sometimes for a lot of fans, what I'm seeing out there is that the first 2 drives work really well for you guys. Even in pressure situations late in the game, you're able to drive down the field and convert. What is going on kind of in the middle of things that's been a struggle for you guys?
That's a good question. That's something that we've been we've been answering this question throughout the weeks. It always seems like we start strong, we go through a lull, then we finish strong. So we have to definitely figure out. We have to continue to go back and look at tape. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we have to continue to go back and watch tape and figure out what we can do to make those middle drives just as successful as the beginning or the end of the game.
CJ, I know that's always a hard question to answer every time we've unfortunately had to ask it because there are 11 guys on the field, and keep in mind there's 11 defenders on the field too. So even feel like you got the perfect play, maybe one of their guys just makes a great play and kind of stuffs it. But the play that I wanted to bring up that involved you specifically, 3rd and 3, you guys are on your minus 32. You guys explode out in this formation. You're out on the offensive left up against the sideline. Nobody in the world, if you had to put money on that play, that there was going to be a deep fade pass to the fullback, was ever going to choose that you were going to be the guy that's going to be the recipient of that pass. Did you know? I mean, was that play call? Did everybody in the huddle know that ball was going to go to you, or was it just the way that everything worked out with the matchup?
It's just the way everything worked out with the matchup. When you have Justin Jefferson right in the slot right next to you, he draws a lot of attention. So, I happened to run up the sideline, and they were focused on him, and Kirk saw me, and he gave me a chance. He trusted in me to go and make that play, and fortunately, I was able to go do it.
I got to say, I put myself in that situation that you were in when I was playing, and I remember being out in those situations a lot, saying like, there ain't no chance they're throwing over here. Not a chance. And this is a gotta have it play. They're not going to throw to the fullback. And you mossed the dude. You jumped over the top of him.
Yeah, man. It's it happened. That's really it. Like I said, I'm happy he gave me the chance, and I definitely in my head I was like, don't mess this up. So I'm glad I was able to go get it done.
Something that I had forgotten about, obviously you knew about it before the game started, but then the game gets going, you forget. I forgot. Mason Cole was playing center for us. We didn't have our regular center in there. He must have played great because I didn't hear anybody complain about it. He's a pro. He's been in the league for quite a while now, and we knew, the unfortunate, what would have happened early on in the week, and but we knew Mason would be able to come in there and do a great job, and he did. Controlling the offensive line, making the calls. He really stepped up and played a great game.
You play a first-place team this weekend in the Los Angeles Chargers. You have to fly out to L.A. Your quick thoughts on that?
It's we gotta go there, another tough environment, and find a way to win. Road games are, all games are hard to come by in the NFL, but especially road games. And we know that we have the talent to do it. We've played every single good team tough, but playing them tough doesn't get the job done. We need to go in and finish it. And we're looking forward to the challenge.
As always, CJ, you're a stand-up guy, man. We appreciate it very much. We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you, dude.
Thanks, CJ.
Appreciate you, man.
CJ.
There he goes, CJ Ham, doing the hard thing, trying to answer the same questions we've been asking all the time. And obviously, he's got to say the right things. But gosh, they got to be frustrated.
Well,
Talking to Adam Thielen after the game last night in the locker room. He's like, listen, I know we say the same things every week, but what else can you say? We just got to right the ship. We got to find a way to keep going. We're pros, and you got to play the game.
Doesn't get any easier either. This weekend's going to be tough. Justin Herbert may have gotten his groove back yesterday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did he get his groove back?
He had a perfect passer rating.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did he only throw it twice?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that makes me feel better. Than
He had 2 attempts.
We got to go to break. We'll be right back. Power Chat Morning Show on the road again. The Vikings this coming weekend on The Fan. We'll be right back.
KFAN Total Trap.